Hey everybody, it's Mike for Faraday Research. It's Sunday afternoon, and I just got off a online chat session with somebody out in Italy, and we were working on the Gerard Morin device, and yeah, we had a good chat and helped him out, suggestions on his device, and he's got a lot of stuff to work with, and yeah, he's definitely on the right track. So that shows that my videos are helping everybody. So yeah, we'll definitely be chatting with him in the future again with his device. So he seems to be on some pretty good stuff, and he's in the right direction. And yeah, apparently the hydro costs in Italy have skyrocketed. It's about tripled the price. So he's really trying to get a system going so he can him and his wife work from home, and electricity is just getting way too out of hand. It's these days are everything's going crazy in this world. Wars going on, and gasoline prices are out of whack, and just everything's going crazy. So I was really happy to help him today. We had a really good 1 hour session together, and yeah, so if you need help with devices like this or any ideas or whatever, we can send me a donation, and we could set up a time and do a 1 hour session together, and we could go over what you're working on. He was very happy that we did the session together. Yeah, it was just a really, really good experience, really positive. So, speaking of positive, let's go over here. I was working on my batteries, my carbon powered batteries, and look at the light. Like these things, as long as I keep this paper towel wet on the cell, these things will run forever. Like, actually, this one's actually touching. So as long as I keep these cells wet, non-stop power, like just by adjusting it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got full power. Now, here's a cool thing. I was curious because I knew I was getting a lot of current out of this. I was able to charge up my super cap bank. Look at that, it's charged. So actually what I'll do is I'll hook it up. Now, I got it hooked up. If you can see there, I got the little diode there. So that means the power is only going to go to the battery, to the capacitors. It can't go back. So it's like a one-way check valve. So the power out from the battery, it can only go this direction towards the super cap bank. So what I'm going to do is, you might even be able to see, I'm going to hook it up. So we got negative here. Just bear with me here for a sec, trying to do two things at once. All right, and I'm going to hook up the power to it. In a matter of about 3 minutes, not even, this thing started getting charged. So I'm charging it up now, and it's got quite a bit of current going into it, because like I said, it pinned over 500 milliamps. And I don't know if you know about supercaps, they take a lot of amperage to start charging up. And this thing's charging right now, like the light is getting more intense. I don't know if you can actually see it, but I'm charging the super cap bank with these carbon batteries I made. They're incredible. These things are really, really got me going. So obviously, the potential of these batteries are just unbelievable, as long as they stay wet. So I'm going to make a new rig. It's going to have like tubes where each one's going to be separate because they can't be all in the same water together. I'm going to get like those popsicle stick things where they have the forms for the popsicle sticks and they're all separated. So I'm going to get one that has 6 or 8. I'm going to drop these cells in each one of those things, fill them up with water, and these batteries will run forever, pretty much. See, yeah, this thing's getting like really bright. Wow. So yeah, really good day. I'm just floored that these batteries are actually charging these super caps. And I was also looking for, because it's drawing a lot of amperage, is it drawing heat? And from what I could see, these things are cold. They're not hot at all. It's not creating like you would see if you stress a battery out, they start heating up. These things are bone cold with the water. I'm just putting cold tap water on a paper towel and just keeping them. Like, look at this. This cap bank is charging like really, really fast. Like, from dead to get it up and actually start lighting up, it only took about I would say about a minute. And then I start seeing some light show up and I'm going, you gotta be friggin' kidding me. This is friggin' awesome. So I got quite a bit of power in this now, so I don't have a voltmeter hooked up to it, so I'm gonna disconnect it. And this cat bank now is gonna probably run for quite a while. Yeah, look at the light on it. So this thing is actually pulling a load, which is all in its own. That's amazing to me. You know, that this friggin' little cells are pulling a load like that. It's just blowing my mind. You know, literally magnesium, carbon graphite rod, and an electrode, and you just add water to the damn thing and you got power. Like, to me, that's just utterly amazing. And the fact that literally this thing will run forever as long as those cells stay wet and the magnesium doesn't deteriorate. You got a continuous over unity battery source. Now, tell me Duracell and Energizer, they don't know about this? Come on, give me a break. You know, what I've done basically with scraps, I've done better technology than those friggin' idiots have been doing for the last 30 years making friggin' batteries. Come on. They don't know about something like this? Really? I find that hard to believe. I think it all boils down to the money. You know, you could have batteries that literally will last a lifetime and you never have to freaking charge them. I almost did the F word, sorry. But, hello? And I did this in a friggin' apartment with basically scrap stuff, and I've exceeded the technology of friggin' Energizer and friggin' Duracell. Give me a break. And to boot, I'm charging up a 90 farad super cap with the batteries without them heating up at all. Like they're cold. Like, who's screwing who? Seriously. It actually almost makes me mad. You know? Like, this thing will run. I'm going to scale this up and it's going to run my freaking pulse motor. And I can charge freaking batteries to the freaking cows come home. And I could run an off-the-grid house, you know, line up a whole bunch of car batteries and have a cell unit like this, run a pulse generator that can charge up those large batteries in like friggin' no time. Like, if I'm charging up super caps with this, you know, like, hello, give me a break here. You know, who's screwing who? So this thing's blowing my mind, honestly. Like, wow. And yeah, so we'll leave it at that. I had a great day today with the guy in Italy. Did a 1 hour session. He did a donation. I also got my Patreon below. Don't forget to subscribe at the bottom right hand corner. I got my PayPal donate. You want to set up a time with me and we can go over some of the projects that you're working on. One-on-one session with yours truly. I'm happy to do it. I had so much fun with this today. So yeah, I hope you guys, this thing inspires you to try building these graphite batteries. If you want to go online together, we can do a build together. And I could show you how freaking easy it is to make this. Like, I'm in total awe right now with this battery cell thing. Incredible. Totally incredible. Imagine I scale it up. Like, I got 7.5 volts out of 5 small cells. They were putting out about 1.5 volts each. You know, imagine I got bigger rods that are twice the size, twice the diameter. and I got about 8 or 10 of those lined up, I could get like 12 to 20 volts at probably 2 amps. I know Laser Saber, when he did it with the large ones, 2 cells were putting out 2 amps. But they were really big. They were 3-inch diameter by 12 inches long. I don't have to even go that big. I could go smaller and put about 5 or 6 cells in parallel. And then boom, I got the same power as more than enough I need to run my pulse motor. And then I could use that pulse motor to generate the high voltage spikes that, charges up a huge battery bank, and hook that up to an inverter. Boom, you got power for your house. And to boot, these batteries never die. They run forever. They don't run out of power. The only time this runs out of power is if that paper towel dries out. If it dries out, then they start to go down. But as long as that the cells stay wet, you got power. And the second I threw the paper towel on it, it's instant charge. It's an instantaneous reaction. There is no charge time. Charge time, 0. So we'll leave it at that. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and we'll see everybody soon. Don't forget, subscribe. All my donations, Patreon, everything's in the description, and have a great day.